All right, Rants of Izzo special production pre-show here on Spreely Media. It's 8 o'clock on a Thursday. It's past my bedtime. It is what it is. Holy cow. All right, guys, this is the Rants of Izzo pre-show. In about 2 minutes, we're going live on our platforms. We're going to be talking about small businesses today. So if you're normally a fan of the show, what we do is Monday through Friday, we have a live stream of consciousness show. We talk about everything from politics to porn. And what we want to do is feature and celebrate small businesses. That's what we're doing today. We're going to be sending out some people talking about their business. I have no fucking idea how this is going to go, but I'm looking forward to this because it's going to be exciting. All right, now that that's all done, we're up and running on all the social media platforms on Spreely.com. For those who are not familiar with it, if you want to go to a place where there's actually, what would you call it? A place where you can actually put your social media shit out there where you're not going to be censored, Spreely.com. All right, less than 2 minutes. All right, kids, for those of you who are new to this, enjoy. This is the Rants of Izzo here on Spreely Media. You have a good time.
Sit down, shut up, and pay attention.
Damn!
This is the Rants of Izzo Show with your host, Dominick Izzo, from porn to politics. We touch every third rail we can find. You might want to put your headphones on so your mom can't hear this. It's been called the most entertaining 60 minutes on the internet, and it starts now. Let's do this.
All right, this is a special edition of the Rants of Izzo show on here on Spreely Media. It's late at night. We're live. It's later at night. Normally, you guys get me at noon, Monday through Friday, Central. I threw this together the last minute. It was actually yesterday. I'm like, I want to do something different. So for those who don't know, you know, we're a live stream of consciousness show Monday through Friday. We talk about everything from porn to politics. That's the tagline of what we do. We're a libertarian show. I don't care what your political views are. I don't care what your ideologies are. I have mine. And if you're offended by what I do, I don't care. It's as simple as that. I just want to be engaging and have fun with my audience and talk, and that's it. But I'm all about small businesses. So I'm also a network marketing professional. And over the last several years, we've seen network marketing, MLM, the fucking pyramid scam that's online, absolutely being just abused like crazy on social media. I mean, it's a female saturated industry that has gotten more scam lately because women are targeted and by other predatory women who sit there and say, all you have to do is talk to two people. Then they do these dancing memes in kitchen with a wine party with 6 women, and they're all boss babes, and they think this is what they're going to do for, you know, make $1 million. And I got really irritated because it's a profession that I love. It's a lot of work. It's hard work. It's repetitive, very simple work. And what we were doing with our team was we were doing live presentations. We were doing sometimes 3-4 a week. So I told my team the other day, so we're going to start doing these presentations again, invite people, get them on, and we go through the pitch and the close. This is our product. This is the ideology behind what network marketing is. It's selling and it's recruiting and it's learning sales skills and all that. And coming close to the wire, I told on Monday we were going to do a Thursday live presentation. But I'm not going to lie. They're boring. You invite 100 people, 6 show up, and then you do the same repetitive work. I liked one-on-one, or I either like talking to one-on-one or I like talking to 100 people. End of story. And I like the Q&A. I don't like monologues. I like dialogues. I like the back and forth. And you don't get that with people who feel that they're brought onto a presentation to be sold. So I thought I have to do something different. What am I missing? And I realized what I'm missing is there's a culture. There's a whole community of other people out there for the last several years who they've got small businesses. They're trying to make stuff grow. They're trying to wind up getting out via social media to expose what they're doing. And all of us are highlighting ourselves. If you're on social media, you know how hard it is to get somebody who's got a reasonable sized audience to share your content. They almost feel obligated, like to leave you on red. And when I started seeing that one of the things that actually makes me feel the most engaged is to share other people's stuff without the assumption I'm going to be shared in return, I'm like, this is what I have to do. So starting Thursdays is going to be featuring, supporting, sponsoring, backing, endorsing, helping American small businesses. I don't care if you have a brick and mortar that's in Delaware. I don't care if you've got a furniture shop on the West Coast. I don't care if you have a podcast that you're trying to launch. If you have an OnlyFans, if you're selling any type of product, if you're in a competitive network, a competing network marketing company, if you're in a supplement company, it does not matter. And I don't care if you're established or not. I don't care if this is the first day you're doing this or if you've been in business for 5 years. I want a community of small business owners meeting Thursdays, this time 8 Central, 9 Eastern, 7 Mountain, and 6 Pacific. And I want to have conversations. You got to think of it. It's like a Chamber of Commerce meeting, or it's like the vendor booths. But I want all of us interacting and finding out how we can wind up supporting one another. Thousands and thousands of people saw the videos I posted of this up online, and you'll see for some strange reason, people are terrified of putting themselves out there. We're streaming live. We'll have thousands of people watching this. We'll have thousands of downloads on a replay, and you're only going to get a few people who really want to talk about their business, and this stuff is up in perpetuity. So we're going to take advantage of that. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else to sit there and try to see if you can buy ad space on a network and look at how much it costs you. So hopefully, the guinea pigs that have joined today are going to have fun just talking about their businesses. And some people are here to listen. Some people are here to talk. It doesn't make a difference. We'll have conversations, and we're going to treat this just like a normal show, but really highlighting small American businesses. So as the host, I get the luxury of going first. End of story. Right here it is. I am Dominick Izzo. I am a professional network marketer. You absolutely need to support me. Here's why. I love the business of network marketing. I got involved with it 12 years ago. I was so embarrassed. I was actually renting gym space out of a guy's place where I was teaching martial arts, and he said he's going to give me a discount. He'll give me $500 off that month if I just join his MLM business. And I went, okay, I'll take that one. It costs $50 to join your business. And I was going to be a millionaire in 6 months, all this shit. I did the same thing everyone else did, right? And it's what you're seeing right now since the pandemic hit, which is how many of you guys out there have wives who've bought into products, and you guys have shelves that are just saturated with products, and this is my nail stuff, this is my eyelash stuff, this is my skincare cream, and your wives are making reels and Instagram posts and trying to attract other women, and it's going so horrible. She's not making any money. What my passion was found is when I really discovered that the network marketing business, it's sales. It's sales and it's recruiting. So every one of us on here, we want to leave you with a call to action, right? I want everybody talking about their business, a way to contact you, this and that kind of stuff. I really want you featured. But what my goal is, and we'll be hitting this every week, is I want to change the network marketing space. I want to have it so that maybe your really introverted wife thinks that all she has to do is get on a Zoom and talk to 2 people, and she's going to make 6 figures in the next month. No, she's got to repeat that every single day, and it's exhausting, and it's a pain in the butt, and it's tiring. And we want to teach people how to sell, how to be part of a team, how to pitch, how to objection handle, how to wind up understanding that there is sales, there is marketing. You do have to recruit. We want to be there for people, everything possible. So for me personally, there's already information out there, and anybody on here who has any information, I will 100% share too. We need to have a production. We need to have an intern. I still can't get one from Spreely. It's been 5 years. But for the viewing audience at home, and I'll be absolutely happy to share this with people. Let me see this. This is a free resource for anybody. So if anybody sits there and they want to know where I should change this over, you son of a bitch. This, for the viewing audience, is our YouTube channel. It's the Bull of MLM Network Marketing Warfare. There are instructional videos up on here, how to pitch, how to close, how to sell, how to recruit. There's interviews by some of the greatest network marketers out there, like the late Jessie Lee Ward, who was just a fantastic human being. My God, the world's been quieter. Miss her without her. Ray Higdon, a ton of people out there. And I believe in offering free value, right? When value is clear, decisions are easy. So that's my passion. My passion is changing the network marketing industry. And before I recruit you, pitch you, sell you, anything at all, I want to offer you free value. I've got over 200 videos on there already you could just pick and choose from. And if you're already in the network marketing space and you're like, I fucking suck. My upline is never there for me. I don't know how to wind up doing this. I will help you. I don't care who you're with. 708-982-0974. You can see in the bottom of the screen. That's my direct cell. Get a hold of me. I don't care who you're with, but I will absolutely help you with your business, and that's my goal. Enough about me. I can monopolize this all I want. I want to start sharing people. Anybody and their mother, whoever, there's that hand button raised, if you will. If anybody wants to go, just hit there. Here we go. I'm just going to start looking who first. I got to pin you. Kendra, can you mute yourself, though? That would be great. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. There we go. Now I'm going to treat this just like a damn interview, right? Because it's a show. This is great. I got to interview Kendra earlier today. She's a fantastic fitness professional, martial arts professional, wellness professional. We got into some very awesome conversation. I said, what you're doing online is a very big help to people. You need to come out and talk about this tonight. So yeah, let's take a few minutes and talk about what you do, who you are, and let's advocate and promote your small business.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Kendra, otherwise known as Kung Fu Kendra. I am an expert fitness trainer, martial artist, and I am also an author of a book called Push Your Way Through. It's available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. I currently sell online Kung Fu-based fitness products at kungfukendra.com. I have a very useful and informative blog on there that's a free resource as well to read and get information about certain exercises, including ab exercises, stretching exercises, cardio exercises. I have products for sale. I make internet products for fitness, well-being, and I'm devoting my life to trying to help others and promote well-being and martial arts.
Let's play Q&A here. Why is this a passion for you? What is the biggest driving force behind you bringing your passion to a business?
My biggest thing is, I think at this point in my career, to have the global reach to help others. I've recently, like I said, I've just recently written the book, and the book was a good leverage point to have to be interviewed by others, to spread the word. It's a point of interest. And as well, it's a fantastic book that teaches you how to get what you want out of life. I'm a strong believer that as an entrepreneur, we need to be in the driver's seat continually. So being able to find and navigate the most direct path to get to where we need to go, to not waste too much energy, spinning our wheels. We're not getting paid by the hour. We are needing to get what we need done as well as we can in the shortest amount of time. There's resources, like I said, on my website at kungfukendra.com, most of which are free, including a free subliminal abs audio that you can listen to that will help encourage you to get into what I like to say, the best shape of your life. I don't think that anyone should believe that they can't reach their goals, whether they're trying to excel in their business, to make more money, to lose weight, to have the body that they've always wanted, to be a better runner, to be a more focused martial artist, and to write a book. So this book actually has a ton and a wealth of information about how to A, get what you want out of life, and B, how to not get what you don't want out of life. A lot of times in life, we're thinking, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? But as entrepreneurs, especially in business owners, we need to think, what do we not want in life? What do we need to eliminate from our lives so that we can focus and hone in on to get where we need to go?
That's fantastic. And the website that we have up is kungfukendra.com. That's kungfukendra.com. I showed it a couple times during the feed here as well, too. Check her out. Kendra did a great podcast with me earlier today, which will be premiering on Saturday, and it was a fantastic conversation. Yeah, excellent. This is going to be great. Stick around, too. I want to do a Q&A kind of at the end of this as well, and talk about all the entrepreneurs on this. So, yeah, appreciate that. All right. Rob, did you raise your hand there, man? We'd love to hear you if you unmute your mic, dude.
There it goes. How you doing, brother?
Fantastic. Appreciate that, Rob. Yeah, it's. I love that we put this out there, and so many people who saw this. Again, I love the people who have the balls to wind up taking up on this, because even like our call-in show, people are so afraid to interact, and it blows me away how small businesses, everybody out there, are all like, we have to support small businesses, but people are so afraid to. Let's talk about this for a second. Why are you on here today? What do you do? What are you promoting? How can we wind up sharing you and helping your small business grow?
First off, I thank you so much for letting me come on. This is amazing, dude. This is brilliant. I love it.
Well, thank you.
So my name is Rob Pimbleton. I have Rob Pimco Fitness. I am a fitness guy. I show you how to get into shape. I give you a diet. I was working with guys over 40, but man, I can do this with guys 30, 25, mindset. Everyone's got the potential to do all these things, to lose weight, to get into shape. They see somebody that fucking push their ass. I'm sorry, I use a lot of verbal exclamation points.
My mug says cunt, so if you know anything about the show,
yeah, dude,
I don't care if anybody's offended.
All right, so look, man, I have had a rough life, man. I went through a lot of bullshit. I've been to prison. You see a lot of these other guys, same old bullshit. They went to prison, blah, 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 blah. But I did this shit later on in life, and late. I never thought that there was a chance for me to do anything. I was going to fucking give up, bro. And then when I went to prison, I read, I utilized my time well, and I developed a mindset. So when I got out of there, dude, I washed dishes at a fucking Chinese restaurant, sushi bar, full-time at night, and I went to school full-time at night. I made myself fucking go. I started working out. I was a fat piece of shit. I was unmotivated. And when I got out, I just started slowly. I humbled myself, and I started slowly fucking just building my way up. And now, I have every fucking thing a man could want, and I am not stopping there. And I want to share that with other people too, brother. I mean, because, I built myself from nothing. I didn't read this shit in a book. I lived it. I don't care if you're a blue collar worker, if you're a wash dishes. I don't care if you're a minimum wage. I don't care if you're a fucking 7-figure CEO. Everyone needs guidance for a while to get you going. And that's what I do.
Rob, I didn't know that you were in prison. And I said the other day, I put up a post that's like, it seems that we glorify the prison culture. And I was like, well, I didn't. I served in law enforcement. I paid my taxes. I wound up not breaking the law. And I'm not harping on people who did, but why do we glorify the prison culture? Is it something about you men that know tenacity better than we do? Do you think that because I never see you post about that, but you look at you, you're 62, you're in far better shape than I am. Are you more driven, more tenacious? Was it a learning lesson for you that as an entrepreneur now, just being an entrepreneur, which we know is one of the hardest things out there, it's self-discipline in a real hard way. Were you just forged easier because people like me had the softer life?
Well, I had a really good life for a while. I was actually married to a very, very prominent attorney at one time. So I've been rags to riches, rags to riches. Prison set me down, and I'm a Christian, so I would say this: God set me down and made me listen. And I'm telling you, dude, I read the Bible. I quit drinking. It was we can't drink in there, but it made me quit drinking. It made me understand. Hey, look, man, you got to quit all these fucking vices that are making you weak. Smoking, drinking, eating like shit. And prison did that. What prison did for me was give me time to reflect, study, and learn. And I don't glorify prison in any way, shape, or form, but I wouldn't change a thing because prison saved my life, dude. I'm telling you. And it taught me a lot. And I'm just so fucking grateful to be out. And I live a grateful life. I appreciate everything that I have. And it's easy to take for granted what you do have. So prison taught me to appreciate every little thing.
Yeah, it blows me away. There has to be something, especially with your level of discipline at that age. The website is warriorsway62.com. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't really use my website though, Dom.
Here we are. I got your Instagram pulled up if that's what you want to share that. Yeah, for those who could see, it's Rob Pemco Fitness, ROB. PEMCO fitness.com. Now I'm 49 years old. Dude, look at this. Are you serious? Fuck you. It's ridiculous. I'm 49 years old.
Dom, you're a bad motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, but I can guarantee my waistline's bigger than yours. This man is 60. Well, I will trade with you. I'll trade advertising your stuff for some
I'm in, brother.
Good. 62 years old. And this man, who is my simpatico, gray-haired brother, is killing it. So if you're looking to wind up, because I know so many people out there are always talking about these younger kids who can literally eat cake and Diet Coke and then say they're ripped. You do. If you're in a position where you're a man over 40, you do need other men who are killing it at your age group that do know the struggle for weight, do know the struggle with low testosterone, doing whatever. So Rob Pemco Fitness on Instagram, 100%. Small business, support, just check out his content and go from there. Rob, absolutely appreciate you having fun with us today. All right. I want to continue this. I have to I got to navigate all this. So I appreciate you guys. I know that I saw, there we go. Lydia, I got to get you up here. Boom. Now, this one is kind of time sensitive, so we have to have this one going on. Lydia is another martial artist, a movie writer, actor, producer, so many hands and irons in the fire on that one. Lydia Z, talk about what you do. We have a very time-sensitive issue for your small business that we want to get people to promote. Floor is yours. Give everybody a 360 review of who you are and then what's your small business.
Hi, can you hear me?
We can hear you great.
Okay, cool. I'm so excited to be here and meet you all. So I am a black belt martial artist in Wing Chun. I have over 14 years experience. And I have been in the film industry for 5 years. I do my own stunts. I do fight choreography, and co-wrote and launched a campaign for a feature-length film. It's a Wing Chun film. It's called Aramis. If you go on to Google and type my name in, and I can actually include a link here in the chat.
We have it pulled up for
you. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, we're good
for some
like
reason,
that.
I can't see it.
No, you can't see it, but the entire audience can see it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I have 53 hours to raise let me see the number. I have 52 hours to raise $24,400 to complete the $46,000 in order to be able to create this feature-length fantasy action Wing Chun film. And like I say, every day is a new day and miracles happen every day. And yesterday we had $19,000 in donations in one day. So through this campaign, it's all or nothing. So either I hit the goal of 46,000 and I'm able to make this Wing Chun film, or I don't and I don't get any of it. So I've been reaching out to the martial art community and filmmaker communities and just really plugging it in there and putting it out there. I'm so excited. It's such a powerful story, and I feel like it's going to impact a lot of people on so many different levels.
Well, let's talk about film for the sake of also business-wise. This impacts other people. Your cast, your crew, your people who I'm assuming are, it's not like you're trying to do a low-budget film. I looked at the production value. You guys have high-quality cameras, audio, lighting. You're looking at people who are probably following their passion in the film industry, story writers, scenes, locations, choreography. This is an entire movie crew on an obviously lower budget, but people who don't take this like that familiarity breeds contempt, right? Where they've been doing this for 20 years. All of a sudden it's like, oh, whatever. This is, you're grinding, and you're absolutely, talk about that.
We are grinding. So $46,000, it is a lot of money in itself. But if you just go on Google and look up any of your favorite movies, you're going to find that they're well into the millions, if not 100 millions. So we're all independent filmmakers, but the work that we've been creating, it's quality work. And I mean, we've been super fortunate enough to have raised the eyes of a significant amount of press. And so I had been featured in the press, I think 7 times. But we're definitely grinding. And with this amount of money, the majority of it will go to equipment rental. And because it's a fantasy action, there's going to be a large portion going to
your wardrobe
and costume and creating this entire fantasy world. And I have a really great visual effects artist. I mean, we want to make a huge impact in the Wing Chun world. So, anyone who could contribute anything, or even if it's a share online, there is still time. I mean, every day is amazing. And I also want to say Kung Fu Kendra's on here, and I'm really excited. I have wanted to meet her and talk to her. I think you're so awesome in what you do, and you don't deal with anyone's shit. I have laughed so many times seeing your responses in that Wing Chun news group. I have so much respect for you. I'm just so excited to be here with all of you.
See, it's all about community, and it's all about community. We're pulling this up again so everybody can see. Here is LydiaLene.com is the website, and you can see the part. This is great. You could actually see her work, so you're not like, okay, this is somebody who's an amateur. This is somebody who has been involved in the film industry for a while. And if you click on the link for Kickstarter, it's going to show 56 hours to go. They're $23,000 into a dent of $46,000. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we're halfway there, and I'm just so excited because I've had so many people so supportive, but and I don't typically bring this up, but being a female martial artist and being good at what I do, you know, sometimes people point and it's not the most pleasant because I'm judged, I think, a little more sometimes. But I'm so excited because I'm defying the odds. Like, let's go. Let's defy the odds.
I think again, I want anybody who is passionate about their small business featured on this. And the amount of people I think that you're going to help with this, who, again, you know, for you, it's a martial arts film, but for somebody else, maybe somebody else, it's their introduction into, you know, cinematography. And you don't know where this person's going to be in 10 years. Maybe they will be in Hollywood on a big set. So this is a small business, and, you know, angel investors who donate money or whatnot, it's no difference than somebody sitting there and getting a loan for a coffee, or an angel investor, if you will. They're going to open up a brick and mortar coffee shop. So again, that's LydiaLene.com. Check it out. And I hope you hit that goal.
Yeah. I'll pop the link over here in the chat. Thank you so much, everyone.
You're welcome. Seth, Dr. Mike, who Marissa, who wants to go next? Raise that hand. Marissa, I'll just pick on you automatically, huh? There you go. Let me do that. How I do
Yeah, I'm
this.
trying to raise my freaking hand.
Well, I don't need to anymore. There you go. My buddy, Marissa, what are you doing? What's going on? How's things? I'm glad you could join. You saw this. You jumped on this and said, I got to talk about my business. So let's have at it. What's your business, dude? What are you doing?
Well, I've been disabled since birth. So my business is push past paralysis, because in life I've discovered that there's more people walking around with full feeling in their bodies, and they're more paralyzed in their mentality, in their heart, in their views. And it's my mission to be able to fix that and help them live the life that they deserve.
Let's talk about that for a second.
I can do that because, go ahead.
No, that's interesting. So, yeah, I've got the full functioning of my limbs, my legs, all that kind of stuff. You don't. I may be living a life less flavorful than you, because it's not like you lost them after you've experienced what it was like to walk. You never had them, and you still have a mindset that embraces more. It's like, why? Why do you have a mindset that embraces more when you never knew what it's like in the first place? Talk about that. That's pretty powerful.
I actually think it's worse when you have had it, because then you have something to lose. You can't miss what you've never had. So that's all I've known, and you got to deal with the cards that you're dealt. And I guess I did have a choice whether or not to be miserable, and I chose, even though it seemed like a no-brainer. I never really went through why me or anything like that, because that's just a waste of time. So, and I'm also not the type, although I will help any businesses that do want to make their businesses accessible, I'm not one that lets it stop me either. Like, I've gone to places and I'm like, okay, this place has stairs. I'm well aware that before going that it has stairs. I don't care. I'll have somebody carry me up. You know, it's just, you can't let things stop you, and you can't, what drives me crazy, you're going to get me started.
That's the point.
What drives me crazy about the world now is that everybody thinks that the world has to cater to them. I'm well aware that the world is never going to be picture perfect the way that I want it to be. Are there things that I can make a change with? Yeah, absolutely. I have a big mouth, and I'm sure I will. But I'm also well aware that I'm never going to be able to fix everything that's wrong. And it shouldn't shut anybody's business down. It shouldn't stop anybody else just because I'm not going to go here or go there or whatever. Everybody should be able to do whatever the fuck they want. And, you know, should all the places be accessible for me? Yeah. But should in one hand and spit in the other, so.
Is your main, we have your Instagram set up. Is that your main platform that you wind up connecting with people on?
Yeah.
I think
Instagram is Instagram, and I have a Facebook page, Push Past Paralysis.
I think one of the most important parts of why I wanted to do this is I keep seeing people on social media who it's hard for them, not for you. It's definitely not for you. it's hard for them to talk about their stuff, right? And a lot of people will post a picture of something they're doing, and there's no energy behind it. There's no connection behind it. And I know that I'm damn good at getting people to disarming them. And I want people to come on here. Again, you're not a good example of this because we just put the quarter in you and you can go. You've got a great ability to talk and you talk with passion. But so many people out there are passionate about their businesses. They feel lost in, well, I'm posting on social media, I'm not getting any engagement. And that's what I want, especially as a community for small businesses. I want to have a platform to where somebody may not be great at something, but we give them the exposure to tell their story, because it's never the product. People just don't get it. It's always the person. I know so many people who have podcasts, and they make a podcast, they make a social media account for them, John Doe, and then they make a podcast for social media for the John Doe Show. And the John Doe Show gets zero engagement compared to what John Doe does. And I'm like, that's because people care about you. They don't give a shit about the product. So we are always the product in anything we do. It doesn't matter if it's me. You know, my business is the show, Monday through Friday live, rantsofizzo.com, Spreely.com, or it's network marketing, the Bowl of MLM on YouTube. Go check that out as well. But people, they don't get involved in network marketing for my product as much as they do for me. And the same thing that I understand that I have that ability, you have that ability to shine the light on other people and say, yeah, you might not be good at promoting yourself, but I sure as hell am. So come on and let's have a conversation. So that's what I wanted to do with this. And I think that you're a prime example of the story is the person. You know, the person is the product, and that's a prime example as you. It's Pushed Past Paralysis is the social media site, Instagram and Facebook. What projects are you working on? What are you doing currently? What can people come to you for?
Well, I just opened up coaching again. Mind, body, spirit. Whatever problem that is currently you don't know how to navigate, I can help you with that. I have 3 books on Amazon. You search by name, Marissa Molesky. I came out with a meditation, which you can find on pushpastparalysis.org. The coaching is on there as well. And I do have an offer out to talk to anybody who owns a business who wants to make it, whether it's a physical business that you want to actually physically have me there to see if I can navigate it and see if I can get in and what needs to be equipped or not, or whether you want to just reach more people in wheelchairs and you don't know how to talk to them. You don't, whatever it is, just talk to them like humans. Just long story short, just talk. But, I want people with disabilities to be able to go and do whatever they want without, because it needs to be spelled out for a lot of people with disabilities. I'm noticing that the world isn't against them. Anybody is welcome, and you don't need a neon sign to make that possible. But it would be more welcoming if somebody was like, okay, here's how you do it. Like if you're in a chair or if you don't have mobility, however you want to say it. If they want to say it nice, whatever. But I will help you in your job, in your business, be able to open up your clientele, because so many people will have a better life if they're able to do more. And then the people who own the businesses will be able to have a whole much bigger clientele if they just know how to talk to people.
Yeah. And that's a huge,
let them know that it's open to them too.
That's a huge double entendre there with the push past paralysis. You're talking about an emotional, how many people blow past their chances because they're paralyzed of fear. That's a huge thing. Push Past Paralysis over on social media. Check them out. I'm going to go.
Did you just call me a them?
Did I call you a them?
Yes.
Oh, I don't give a shit. Them. Who cares? I do. Seth or Joe, Dr. Mike, I'm saving you for last. I got to do that one. Seth, I'm going to wind up going on you. I'm going to do this. And all right, replace pin. Boom. There you go. Seth, I have no idea who the hell you are, man, but thanks for coming on today. What's going on?
Not much. I think we did one podcast with Sarah Dawn Moore.
Did we? Yeah. Yep. We're probably bitching about women on that one. Oh, awesome. Seth, I'm glad you came on today. What do you got going on? What's your business and how can we help support you?
So actually, I'm a little bit of a lost puppy here. I stumbled upon this. I just saw really quick, you had a blurb about small business community coming together and whatnot. And I figured I would very much just partake by listening and trying to learn.
Awesome.
Had a career change recently. I'm a work in cybersecurity. I'm a corporate slave now, but I'm looking at business ideas for myself and just to see what's out there, who I can learn from, what I can do, and how I can help.
If that's the case, then stick around because at the end of this, I want to do a little bit of problem solving. But yeah, glad to have you and keep that in mind then, because now you know when you have something you want to promote, come on and promote it. It's as simple as that. I got to get to Joe. Let's see. I'll do this really quickly and let's switch that one. Joe, if you're there, we'll get the Jeopardy music out. I don't know if Joe's listening or paying attention. All right, Joe, we can. Are you there?
I'm paying attention. Can you hear me?
We can. Yeah, if you're on, you want to activate your camera, feel free to. If not, stay in the dark, whatever you want to.
Sorry. No. I'm talking to somebody else. No.
Yeah.
I'm not good about activating. I don't know how to activate the damn camera. I don't know if that's.
Well, tell us about your business, and I'll be more than happy to wind up pulling that up and sharing a website.
So my business. So I'm a retired paramedic. I've been teaching for a long time. A lot of advanced courses, like advanced cardiac life support, pediatric advanced life support. Your BLS, first aid, things like that. Doing that for a long time, and I've been teaching for a while. And most of my business is word of mouth. And I just thought, well, I should just go ahead and give it a shot. And
absolutely, that's the point of this. Is I don't care if you're like local in some town that I will never visit. What's the damn off chance that like the ripple in the pond effect, somebody listens to this and they have a relative X, Y, and Z and they're like, oh my God, I know this guy Joe's business. I don't know why we don't do this more often, but sure as shit, we're going to be the best at doing it. But yeah, please tell everybody what you do, like how they can support you and everything.
So my website, it's a long one. It's called Rapid Response Training Solutions. And again, it's just more of advanced courses down to basic life support. So basically CPR, first aid. I do more advanced courses too. I do ECG rhythm recognition, 12-lead courses, things like that. So mine's all medical. It's very specific as far as that is concerned.
Do you do basic like CPR certifications for people?
Yeah.
That's important. That's important. People do need that for their jobs. Yeah, we have the website pulled up right now. It's rapidresponsetrainingsolutions.com. Offer classes in new nurse graduates, ECG, rhythm recognition, last-minute certifications. Yeah, we got the website up here now.
Yeah, cool. That's cool. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm new to this. I thought I'd give it a shot. So I'm just, tossing my hat in the ring, and I'm hoping that I get more business. I have a 3.5-year-old grandson that's the love of my life, and he's really my dream. So I just want to, be able to provide everything I can for my son's a single father, and I have him most of the time. So,
Paisan?
I'm sorry, say again.
Paisan?
Paisan, yeah.
Yeah. What's your grandson's name?
His first name is Elijah. So his mom wanted to name him Elijah, but
still a great name.
My son's name is Marciano. I have another son named Angelo. My daughter's name is Kiara.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Absolutely awesome. RapidResponseTrainingsolutions.com. That's RapidResponseTrainingsolutions.com. Where are you based out of again?
So I'm based out of Portland, Oregon, unfortunately, much as I hate it. This is where I live.
Is this a virtual business or do they need to be on site with you?
No, this is on site. Usually what I do is I go to you. That's the one thing about mine that you see on there. Like, I'm your on-site training solution. So a lot of places, surgery centers and whatnot that have to have this, these nurses, docs that have to have this, they usually go to a training center. A lot of times classes have been full, especially since the pandemic, or they don't have classes. Yep. So I'm trying to, fill this little niche of, I will come to you and I will do the classes at your facility, train you on your equipment instead of training you on somebody else's equipment. I'll train you with the people you work with every day, so you work better cohesively as a team.
See, this is the shit that we need to get back to in America. It was before my time, but doctors used to make house calls, right? And now I think that there's a massive need for people who have passion that, you're going to people to make their lives easier. To be honest, I hope you get so busy that, you're not able to do it anymore and you actually get, you have to open up your own training center.
That'd be awesome.
Right.
Thanks. I really appreciate you, Dominic.
100%, 100%. RapidResponseTrainingSolutions.com. All right. I got to get, where's our heavy hitter up? Because he's jacked and tan. Dr. Jonathan Mike, what's going on, dude?
What is up?
What are you doing, dude? Yeah, Dr. Jonathan Mike. It's my buddy. Him and I did podcast. Probably about a year ago. Was it about a year ago?
Yeah, I'm ready to do one again.
We can do one again. Holy crap. All right, Dr. Mike, man, I'm giving you the floor. Tell everybody what you do, who you are, and
Yeah, I am I'm a former university professor. My PhD is in exercise and sports science, and I taught at the university level for 8 years. I'm a multi-sport athlete, former strongman competitor. I've taught over 60 courses in undergrad and graduate in sport nutrition, biomechanics, strength and conditioning, exercise, phys. I have a ton of research publications, written 12, 13 book chapters, been interviewed or written or contributed to every major fitness and strength magazine in the country, pushing 50,000 followers on IG, and now transitioned over to entrepreneurship. I still coach, and I help people get stronger, become more powerful, and break through training plateaus. So we are starting some online coaching, and some of the foundational pillars that are, the fact is like people train too much in sagittal plane, which is mainly machine based. There's nothing like inherently wrong with that. It's just that they tend to do the same stuff over and over again. It creates a lot of redundancy, and people kind of get unsure like what exercises they need that best fits them, best customized to them. It often makes things difficult for individuals because they don't create a way for more opportunity to kind of stimulate the muscles to kind of get past these needed plateaus that they're on. So my program helps to kind of delineate between those, and then I also add in some additional like rotational power stuff. If you take a look at my social medias, which I will blast those into the chat here in a few minutes, I add in a lot of rotational power stuff because it's like, we got a new lead magnet that I just developed about the 4 often overlooked tactics to help improve your performance, and actually rotational power is actually one of those. And most people think like power output and stuff is, I just got to do a bunch of cleans and Olympic lifts and all this other shit, and it's not really the case. I mean, you can increase power output through a wide variety of equipments and protocols, and the fact is that people actually do it more than they think, and whether it's daily activities or in gym situations. So our program, online coaching, helps to incorporate more aspects of power development, so they can increase performance. And the last one is actually to help people kind of blast through some of their self-limiting beliefs, right? The fact is that there's people out there that actually want to get better with their training, but either they don't know how, or let's just say, Joe Smith got an injury, several years ago by doing an exercise that either they were not qualified to do, they had shitty technique, or, my cousin's boyfriend's brother's sisters who fucking saw Ferris pass out at 31 Flavors last night. That's actually from Ferris Bueller, so I thought I'd throw in a little bit of humor there. So it makes things difficult for people because sometimes they don't really know until you really start talking to them and really dig deep about what are their self-limiting beliefs and how they kind of got imposed through themselves. So we kind of help some of the mindset coaching to help people overcome that, to help empower them, through their goals. So we're launching that now, online coaching. And then I'm also creating an actual in-person course later this year on rotational power development that is going to be approved by a wide variety of heavy hitters in terms of organizations that I speak for. I've also given over 100 talks in just over 10 years. Everything from lecture stuff to eccentrics to various hands-on stuff. I did a 12-day tour in Asia last fall, in Singapore and Bangkok, Thailand, looking to do some more international stuff. So yeah, it's awesome.
I think that more people need to be exposed to guys like you, guys like Rob, because Instagram, what social media did was it just, if you look good, you're all of a sudden a fitness expert, and these kids out there have no reality on what fitness is, and you're tied to, some people out there like Stan, who's 50 something years old. I would have to assume by default, and that means that O'Hearn and all the other guys, and these are aged guys who still do the work. And I want to get to 62. Look like fucking Rob and be whatever. So I think that people need to embrace the older generation of fitness trainers out there who actually know what they're doing and talking about. The website is drjmike.com. That's drjmike.com. The Instagram is the same thing, drjmike.com. Jacked and tan, it's what we do when Dr. Mike is around. And man, I appreciate you jumping on today. It's fantastic.
Awesome. Yeah. I put all my social threads up in the chat. So go hit me up, and then send me a DM, and happy to help get on some coaching calls and see how we can help improve everybody's performance, because everybody these days, I was talking to some friends the other day. It's like, this Me Too stuff from a long time ago is just stupid. I was like, lean muscles matter. How about that? Skeletal muscle matters. Fucking
make muscle mass great again. Ridiculous.
That's right.
I want to have kind of a round table ending up on this. What I really wanted to do is, and you guys can open up your mics, and it's whoever has a conversation or a thought, please chime in. I want ideas how, as entrepreneurs, we can help perpetuate small businesses, right? One of the things that I'm passionate about is the reference from Miracle on 34th Street, the Natalie Wood one, where if Macy's didn't have it, they sent it to Gimbel's. And I believe the customer, they're not always right, but we should go ahead and make them happy. We're in a very narcissistic day and age where everybody's out to promote themselves. We're a personal echo chamber. Can we, even in competing businesses like Rob and Mike, or Lydia and Kendra, can we how can we promote each other and benefit and get people to back up their we want to buy American. You got to support Americans, support American small businesses or whatnot. I'll give you an example. Like, we're with Spreely, we have a social media company, Spreely.com. Spreely.com. It's literally free speech. It looks just like Facebook. It operates just like Facebook. You don't get censored. You can say whatever you want. You will not get censored. But you get people, I'm so tired of my Instagram censoring me, Twitter censoring me. Go to Spreely. So we're finding that small businesses on any level, people have a hard time breaking out of their niches. What is anybody's thoughts on how we can just build small businesses and make them, I don't even want to say make them great again, but yeah, it's a free for all. Anybody's got something they want to add, please do. I want to close out the show with problem solving.
I already did, because I got into Rob's DMs and we're already going to collaborate.
Okay. That's fantastic.
Okay. So he does fitness. So what better way to promote to both of our audiences than somebody in a wheelchair working out? I'd love to do that shit. So
yeah. Kendra and Lydia, both of you guys are in a very self-centered industry. God knows I'm in the same one. Martial arts, what do we do? It's got to be me. But neither one of you, from my experience, sees you as narcissists, but you're also competing, right? Both of you two are very high, well-known females in our industry. How do we compete, but at the same time, all of a sudden make sure that all boats are risen by our tide?
I don't think we are competing. Saying that we're competing is like, let's say every single male actor is competing, but they're not. Just because we're both female martial artists doesn't mean we're competing. I feel like the best, most powerful way to uplift anybody is to recognize that there is enough success in this world for everyone to succeed. And the people that see that and recognize that are the ones that help uplift each other. there is enough success for everyone.
I agree, Lydia. I don't see it as competing either. I think that there is plenty of room in the martial arts world, especially for two females like ourselves. And what it does is actually we can be allies. So if anything, it's empowering, actually.
Yeah, it's definitely empowering. I love it. It's so strange. I so often come across when people see female martial artists, there's such a intense comparison, and it's like, why is that done when, you know, there are male martial artists and there's a significant amount of comparison, but I feel like there's just slightly a bit more pressure towards the women, but it's like, it doesn't matter. You know, the people that recognize it are going to be the ones that encourage and are going to be the ones that come out and become more successful. And it's adopting the mentality of more unlimited thinking as opposed to putting your mind in a box of limited thinking.
I agree.
Good with all that. It's fantastic. For those people out there, and it happens all the time, people who have an opportunity to talk about their passions, right? Promote their business, whatnot, and they're literally paralyzed from doing it. I mean, this is it's a good point for Marissa's content. What is your suggestion on somebody, they want to talk about their new business, but they don't feel like they're qualified because they've only been doing it for a month, where you know that we're in a society that is act as if. You know, you're going to fake it till you make it, all that. If somebody was watching this and they're like, shit, I should have come on there and promoted my business, and they're going to be regretful over it. How do you have any advice for anybody who's like, yeah, you got to put your spine out there and let everybody know what you do and what your passion is? That's a question for anybody.
I would say act in spite of fear, because if you allow fear to hold you back, then you have all these gifts inside of you. If fear is holding you back, then you don't get to share these with other people. And then you're going to miss out on all these great opportunities to help so many other people in the world. So if you allow fear to hold you back, then not only is that suppressing you and your desires, but you're not going to have the chance to help other people. And whether we think we can help other people or not through pursuing our goals, we have an incredible ability to impact each other on such a positive level. And I think that needs to be discussed more, because just by me being on this chat and hearing all of your stories, I am so blown away and inspired by Marissa's story and Rob's story and John's and Joe's. I mean, it's incredible. And Kung Fu Kendra, like you're all amazing. And Dominick, I mean, come on, you're trying to bring everyone together, and we all showed up, and now we just have this great opportunity. And I'm going to walk away from this like, oh my gosh, I just got to meet so many cool people.
That's all I care about. I have no idea what direction this is going to take, but I want this on Thursdays. I want to open it up because, the business I'm in requires influence. I talk about it all the time, the network marketing space. The one thing that people don't ever talk about is you can get all the sales training you want, all the marketing training. If you're not influential, people don't buy. We see, I'm glad that I watch Andy Elliott online, and at first I was like, fucking whatever. And then I started watching more, and I'm like, no, this is a guy who is actually bringing back the integrity of sales and teaching people to have pride in the fact, yes, I am actively trying to sell you a car, a house, whatever it is. And there needs to be that influence, and influence comes from confidence, but confidence comes through actually 100% knowing your skill set and being authentic and having integrity. So what I definitely want is I'm hoping this becomes a place where I don't want A-listers on this, right? I don't want the Andy Elliott's doing this shit. I don't want it. I want people who are scared shitless about their business. They come on here and they have a community of other people that they can lean on and they can talk. And I want to see 20, 30 people, in a Zoom that we talk on a Thursday, and all of us help. I don't care, a John Doe who's scared shitless, right? They bought into this company. They've got to do something. They believe in it, but they don't know how. Now all of a sudden they've got a wealth of resources from people. Like they got Dr. Mike's passion. They've got Kendra's really calm demeanor and tenacious approach and everything. So I want people exposed to this, and I don't want them feeling alone. I want to create a community. So I don't know where this is going to head. Anybody has any last thoughts, please share them, and then the class wants to hear them. What do you guys got? Otherwise, I'll talk forever.
I'd like to say it was an honor to be here. And it was great to meet all of you, especially you, Lydia. And it was nice to see you, Dominic, again. And Marissa, that was a very inspiring story. And everybody else, I have much gratitude towards, and am very thankful. And definitely, if you get a chance, go check out my website, kungfukendra.com. I have a ton of free resources there, including informative blogs with exercises, all types of great information. And of course, my book, Push Your Way Through, which is an excellent book for business people and entrepreneurs and people wanting to push their way through and get what they want out of life.
I want everybody to plug their stuff one more time. Kendra, thanks for doing that. Joe, plug your website again, please. Where can everybody wind up connecting with you?
It's rapidresponsetrainingsolutions.com. It's for medical classes, whether CPR, advanced cardiac life support, ECG, pediatric advanced life support, things like that. I did have something to say, Dom. What an idea. And I don't know how relevant it is for everybody's business, but I was just sitting here thinking, everybody likes free stuff, and it's always a way of giving back to the community. And I thought, if we can go somewhere, some of us, like my business, I have to go to you. If I can go somewhere, like say a big office building, not everybody knows CPR, but if I can somehow get in there, get in the bottom floor and just let people come by and give them 5 or 10 minutes of just how to do chest compressions, to give them a taste of what it's like. And if they want to go to an actual full class, here's my information, give me a call and we'll set up a class. It's a way of kind of giving back to the community. People have a general idea, may get the passion for it, or at least want to know. So I don't know if that would work for other people, if they can go somewhere where there's a lot of people and, kind of plug their business.
CPR is essential too. I thank God I only had to do it once, and after 30 seconds, I was exhausted. It's no joke. CPR is no fucking joke. Rob, man, close this out. Where can everybody wind up supporting you, connecting with you, getting all 62-year-old? Fuck you. Just where can everybody follow you?
Oh shit! I love you, dude. Hey, man. This was awesome. This is genius. It is brilliant. I love this idea. It is going to really bring a lot of people together. It's going to help us out tremendously. This is invaluable to us. I can't wait to collab with Push Past Paralysis. And Doc, I need to get your information too, man. You're bad to the bone, dude. All you guys are awesome. Man, I really appreciate being here. Go to my my IG, which is Rob Pimco Fitness. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer anything that you have. And, I can work with you for a while, whatever you need. Just go to my Rob Pimco Fitness Instagram.
Awesome. Marissa, Push Past Paralysis. Plug it again, please.
I'm Push Past Paralysis on Instagram, on Facebook. I have pushpastparalysis.org. My books are on Amazon under Marissa Molesky. Go to my website to figure out how to spell it. Yeah, and I'm very excited to collaborate. And I did want to say how you said earlier about the people who won't come and do this. Please do. This is my second time. The first time that I did this was on Instagram.
Yeah, that's right. We did on Instagram. Yeah.
Used to run these just on Instagram, and it's so invaluable, the connections that you make, and it's a great opportunity. So if you're not on here, why?
Yeah, the networking is huge. Here's the way I look at it. I understand that everybody's got similar or different niches, right? And I know I do look at it as competing to a degree, but my view is the more I compete, the better that I get for other people. I have a very selfish reason for why I do these. I want everybody to sit there and go, oh my God, he had us on his stuff, this and that. The next time you hear somebody complaining about, oh, my wife is doing this fucking pyramid scam shit, you're going to remember me and go, no. I got to connect with Izzo. So everything is networking. I don't know why that we have such a hard time doing this. Lydia, all right, let's talk about the movie. Let's get that thing funded. Plug everything. What do you got going on?
Okay, my friends. So I guess what I will ask is if you can go in the chat here on the side and you can click the link and you can read all about the film. If you're able to donate, that would be incredible. If not, if you might be able to kindly share with someone who may be interested or spread it on social media, that would be incredible too. I'm just super grateful for this opportunity and meeting you all. You're so inspirational.
Everybody needs to donate because Lydia's going to cast me as a bad guy, a villain. I get to play a villain. Oh my God. All I ask is like, I want like what Ray, whatever his name was, just who passed away in the Star Wars film. He kind of looked like the black, like gear and the cape from I want to look like Darth Vader without a helmet. That's all I want to do. That's it. All right. Dr. J. Mike. Oh man,
That's
close
right.
us out, man. Jacked and Tan. What do we
That's
got?
right. All right, so I'm putting my website back into the where's that? The chat. And so hit me up there. I'm also going to copy and paste on my social handles. My biggest one is on IG, trying to hit 50K. I've never bought a single fucking follower.
Same.
Unlike some of these other stupid, dumb fucks out there. And so, yeah, I mean, you can learn more about me. You can basically just type in my full name, Jonathan Mike, or Jonathan Mike PhD on Google. You'll see all kinds of other stuff that I've done in the industry. And then been training for 25 years this summer. And I would like to do another strongman competition in the near future because now I can do Masters Division. So, yeah,
I told you, I said I committed to powerlifting, and I want to do a powerlifting meet before or by the time I'm 50. And there's some good, like I got the whole shit. I put up me with 315 the other day for 3.5 reps, but I didn't come all the way down. So of course all the, you didn't come all, fuck you. It was still on time under tension, motherfuckers. But it was that. Yeah. Great guys. Congratulations too. You just made it through the full part of a show, doing a live show here on Spreely Media. So this, obviously, for you guys who did participate, this will be going out in all of our newsletters starting tomorrow. You're going to be getting exposure to I think I had my newsletters today went out to 250,000 people. So for those who didn't come on today, yeah, and I include this, we're only doing one of these a week, which means you're going out in 3 newsletters every single day for a week. Do the math. Not to mention the fact you're going to be on podcasts and all this other kind of stuff. Guys, have a great damn night. Remember, Rants of Izzo, Monday through Friday. It's a stream of consciousness show. We cover everything from porn to politics. Noon Central, 1 Eastern. We offend everybody. It's as simple as that. And again, too, for me, if you're in the network marketing space, direct sales, you can go check out all of our free content on Bull of MLM on YouTube, or call me directly, text me 708-982-0974. I don't give a shit who you're with. I really don't. I will help you succeed, but understand something. I'm going to try to recruit you for my own team. 100% I am. Guys, have a great damn night. We'll see you next Thursday on this, but I'll see you tomorrow for more of the Rants of Izzo show here. And remember, go help somebody. And if you can't help them, just don't hurt them. Don't be an ass. See you guys tomorrow.